Hey, what up everybody, I'm Cynical, and this is Gems of War on PS4. And today I'm going to be going over the weekly preview for April 6th. So I've just turned on my game, I haven't gone anywhere yet, it's Monday. So let's see what we got going on for this week. I'm going to go over the Soulforge, and the events for the week, and any new troops that I can show you right now. And maybe a team for an event or two, or maybe not. We'll see, since it's Guild Wars week, so maybe not any of that stuff. It might be a slightly different weekly preview, but we'll at least go over the Soulforge. That'll probably be the main thing, and then each event for each day. So, and any new troops. Alright, so let's get going here. It says weekly event, Dragons of Winter. So it must be called Dragons of Winter. These are all my rewards I get when I log in. I'm exemplary. So I get gold, and then April I get a gem key, blah blah blah. You see all this. Alright, Dragons of Winter. New epic troop. Sylfrostenath. And the only reason I can say that right off Jump Street is because we did our spoiler video yesterday. And I'm not going to call it the preview video the whole time in this video. I'm going to call it the spoiler video instead. Alright, so Dragons of Winter, new epic troop, Sylfrostenath. Then we have a new legendary troop, Matron Dragatoni. We have a battle crasher for Easter. So Bunny Nog and Bunny Corn will appear randomly in PvP and Explore for the next 7 days. Defeat it to gain 50 souls. We also have Guild Wars. So tomorrow, likely, I will show you a Guild Wars team you can use. Hopefully it's a color we haven't done before, but I can't control that. The new mythic troop I think is still available for a couple more days, maybe until Friday. So if you haven't got that mythic troop yet, go get it while you can. Our event is Week of Dragon's Claw, so 10% to all skills for all Dragon's Claw troops. And dragons, 10% to that as well. So most of the Dragon's Claw are dragons anyway, so they're going to get 20%, so that's good. And then you can get bonus trait stones for using Sylfrostenath in PvP to get bonus trait stones. That's usually not worth it, especially the bonus trait stone one. That's really not worth it. But if you really need trait stones, and you want to do PvP, and you do PvP anyway, and you know, pick the easiest PvP battle you can, use Rowan team, and just force in that Sylfrostenath somewhere in that team, like instead of your hero. So you're trading out class experience for extra bonus trait stones. It's a hard thing to do, to find a team where you can just cram him in there, and you're usually trading off one thing for the other. So bonus trait stones, really not worth it. You can go do Explore for those, and specifically target them instead of getting random ones. So never worth it. I've had people ask me that question, so yeah, these things are like never worth it unless you're very specifically in a very specific part of the game and you have a specific team and, I don't know, specific needs. So almost never worth it, 95% of the time. Alright, so here's our Matron Dragatoni, new legendary troop. Create 6 blue gems boosted by frozen enemies, then deal 4 damage to the first and last enemies boosted by blue gems. Find this legendary in event chests this week. Ooh, so I might be opening some event chests. Grab my tribute. 15 gems, I'll take that. It's a good way to get gems every hour, just take your tribute. Alright, now let's get started with the weekly preview. So first thing, let's go to the shop. Well, the shop always crashes on me. Oh well, I guess we gotta get it done, get it over with. Let's get this shop crashing. Here we go. I don't know if that's just a problem on PS4 or not, but it definitely crashed again. And I had people get mad at me when I go off on the developers and everything. I don't know why, so I'm not gonna keep it positive. It's really cool and very awesome that it crashes every time. Every time I come in here, it's so enjoyable that I get to restart my game and internet. It's just beautiful. Thank you, developers. Alright, so let's go to the glory rewards. So first thing you want to get is Sylfrostenath. Go ahead and get you at least one of these. If you need arcane swamp trait stones, you can get as many as you want right here, as long as you have the glory. So stock up if you need them for troops. Trying to think of some troops that use green, blue, and none are coming to mind, but I'm sure there are plenty. There usually is. What? Mirage Queen? Is that one? King Gobtruffle. So there's a couple for you right there. Or no, Mirage Queen doesn't. She's blue-red. My bad. But King Gobtruffle, that's a really good one. So King Gobtruffle would be a good one if you want to fully trait. Alright, so let's get one of these just for now. I might get more later, I might not. So Sylfrostenath, new epic troop that you get in the shop. Dragon's Claw, 13 mana, green and blue. Deal 26 damage to all enemies, freeze 1 to 4 random enemies. That seems really familiar. It has huge, gain 2 life on 4 or 5 gym matches, immunity to frozen, and reduced damage from skulls by 30%. Goes pretty good with the new legendary troop, if I remember correctly from yesterday. Also, while you're here, go ahead and grab these. You want to get all 10 of them every week, so make sure you save 1800 glory for the beginning of the week, so you can do this, because it's like super good value to trade 1800 glory for 10 event keys and 5000 gold and 1000 souls. Just the 10 event keys really is worth it. So I do that every week now for the last probably 6 months, which I wish I would have found out about it earlier, because you used to be able to get unlimited amount of event keys, I think. Alright, so we're done there. That's all we needed to do there. Don't care about Easter. Next, let's go over the Soulforge, because we haven't gone over it yet, and you know, to make this video a little bit different than the weekly spoiler video, at least we're going over the Soulforge. So let's go over the Soulforge. At least the things I like to go over. First thing I always do when I come in here is I always see how many diamonds I got. So 6,782. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for a mythic that I need. Like, I could have crafted Zathenos a bunch of times already, and I just keep waiting. I'm patient. That's what you gotta be, patient. Just because you can craft something doesn't mean you should. And I've had these over 6,000 diamonds for like 3 months now. Or maybe not 3 months. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe like 7 weeks or something. I don't know. Something like that. So let's see if maybe we can get something this time. Okay, here are the troops that are available in the Soulforge this week. And check that out, 7 out of 8 power orbs. I'm about to get Zul'Goth. That's one of the, you know, most satisfying accomplishments in the game, and I'm going to be very happy when I get it. Just need those dang major blue orbs. But we have Vashdagon. Don't know if I would recommend getting this. I've seen it used in a couple teams recently, though. Devour an ally, then summon a daemon. If the ally is devoured, deal 44 true scatter damage boosted by my life. Curse and random enemy when matching brown. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna get it, but I don't think it's super terrible, because I've definitely seen Vashdagon mentioned recently. So, could be like a top 15 mythic, but I would not recommend getting it this week, unless you have, you know, already have Infernus, High King Iron Gut, Ferrous Ra. There's lots of them that you would want to have first. Obsidious, probably. The Possessed King. The Grey King. Like, there's a bunch of them that you'd probably get first. And I can't name them all, and I'm not naming them in the right order. But definitely the High King Iron Gut, Infernus, and Ferrous Ra. Definitely before this. Quillen is a legendary troop used in a pretty cool Doomskull team with Divine Ishbala, Moon Rabbit, and I think Rope Dart, maybe? I haven't used it that often, but it is a nice, good team, so if you don't have this one, maybe, but once again, I wouldn't waste diamonds on it unless you're specifically going for that team and you're going to use it for a long time. So if you're dying to get that team, that Divine Ishbala, Quillen, Moon Rabbit, Rope Dart team, then by all means, waste your 800 diamonds. Well, not really waste. I didn't mean waste, but you know. Fallen Valdis, one of the worst mythics in the game, so don't do her. Arachne Weaver, decent, probably top 20, top 15, maybe even a little bit higher. Web all enemies, deal 40 true damage to the last 2 enemies. If an enemy dies, explode 15 gems. And then a 75% chance to summon a web spinner when an enemy dies. And what I base this on is like do I ever see these troops used in teams as far as mythics go? And yes, I've seen Vash Dagon suggested to me in teams. I've never like physically seen it or used it, but I've had people suggest it. And Arachne Weaver I've actually seen in teams. Excuse me. And so I rank it a little bit higher than Vash Dagon, I'd say. But so, you know, top 15, but you know, in the lower end of that. The Widow Queen. Are we just gonna have a bunch of crappy mythics this week? Because that's terrible. Zathenos, I could craft it right now for this video, but I think I'll wait till another video, because I'm gonna wait again. Jotnar, nope. Gagan Good, nope. Krug the Dread, nope. So nothing good this week, guys. Nothing I'm jumping out of my seat to craft. I'd say the best one is Arachne Weaver, probably by a mile, but I wouldn't recommend crafting it unless you already have like the top 5 mythics, you know? You want to save your diamonds for stuff that's more useful than this, you know? So, if you don't have High King Iron Gut, you don't have Ferris Ra, you don't have Infernus. There's even a couple more that I don't want to say the wrong ones, so there's even a couple more you should craft before this. But especially those 3, if you don't have all 3 of them, don't even think about crafting this. But if you have all 3 of them, and you just love spiders, and you want to make the Arachne Weaver team, then by all means, it's not a terrible craft. Same with Quillen, about the same thing. If you're like dying to make the Divinish Ball of Quillen, Rope Dart, Moon Rabbit team, you've seen it and it crushes you every time and you want it really bad, then by all means go ahead and craft it, but otherwise not recommended. But because you can get it other ways. You can go to Shintang and throw event keys on Shintang week, and it's easier to get than mythics. It's easier to get legendaries than mythics. So what else do we have here in the weapons? Explosion. See, I never know if you're gonna get this during an event during the week, or explode 4 gems of a chosen color, heal 32 life. So if you can't get it this week through an event and you don't already have it, for completionist purposes, you could, and I probably will on like Sunday, go ahead and craft this if I don't get it throughout the week. But I always want to make sure I'm not getting it throughout the week first. Let's see if anything jumps out to me here. Not really, so I wouldn't worry about the weapons unless you're like me and you're going for every single weapon and you're trying to get the old weapons when they come back in. I think that's all we need to go over. I just want to make sure I can't craft a major blue orb. Nope, I have 0 out of 4. And I need 3 more major blue orbs to craft my last power orb to get Zul'Goth. So 3 more of those, so that means I need 12 more of the regular Orb of Ascension. 12 more? It's gonna take a while. I think by the end of April I'll have Zul'Goth though. What else do we got going on? Guild Wars, of course. I need to set up my defend teams. My defend teams aren't the greatest, so I mean they work and they get wins. If you don't have any defend teams, then you could use mine. But let's go ahead and set them up real quick while we're here. And this will be a good thing. I can put this in the title, I guess. My defend teams. Yellow defend. Divinish Bala, Moon Rabbit, Quillen, Trickster Shot. I don't know. Maybe that's what you're supposed to use. I just leave it the same. It gets a couple wins here and there. I need to pay attention and see what teams are winning and which ones aren't. I think I'm supposed to use Rope Dart with that, but I don't know. I don't know why it's like that. Let's see if I have a red defend. Yep. Glaceon, Graveseer, Otterfather, Doomed Blade. That one's like my worst one. Do I have a purple defend? I really just set these to get the extra points. I don't set them to try to win, per se. I have a blue defend. I need to name them all the right way. green defend, and brown defend. I think is my Queen Tits Anya. Queen Tits Anya, Queen Tits Anya, Queen Tits Anya. There we go, Queen Tits Anya. She puts her tits on ya. Well, please don't be offended, guys. Don't be offended by my name that I didn't make for this video. It's just always been that. Yeah, because Taipan turns brown to red, so we're converting that brown so they can't get it. So I just set this, it's a different troop. Every troop's different here. So I'm getting the 2,400 points or whatever it is. 24,000 points. So every troop's different. And I might need to switch these classes though, I'm not sure. I think it's just the weapon that matters. But yeah. Am I gonna do Sentinels this week? I don't know, because I'm not Paragon, guys. I'm not. I'm the first champion though. Andy beat me. Props to Andy. Great job, Andy. I had a terrible red day and I lost my Paragon just from that. So maybe it'll be red day tomorrow and we can figure out what my new team is going to be, because I'm definitely switching it up now because I lost my Paragon. So great job, Andy. Beat me. Beat me down. We're in bracket 3 now. Holy crap. So yeah, Guild Wars is this week. It won't let me show what I guess yellow, red, purple, blue, green, brown. Is that correct? So the first day is yellow. I've shown my yellow team before, just go check it out. Go if you want to see it early. If not, we'll do it tomorrow again, I guess. Alright, what else? So this video is not super duper long. Event chests, Dragon's Claw. So let's go see what you can get from Dragon's Claw. Trying to do things that we didn't show yesterday. Dragon's Claw. So go into troops and search for Dragon's Claw. And this will show you what you can get in the event key drop table. Alright, so this is not everything, maybe. Depends if I have every troop or not. Let's see. The only one I don't have is the Matron Dragatoni. Oops, I hate when I do that. Okay, cool, at least it's still here, that's nice. So let's do show all. Alright, so this is what you can get. Let's sort by base rarity so I can see if there's any. So Elamagrim is the mythic. You got Matron Dragatoni, the Dragon Soul, Davinia. So a decent one to throw event keys at this week for the legendary troops. At least the Dragon Soul and Davinia. I haven't done anything with Matron Dragatoni yet, so I don't know. Create 6 blue gems boosted by frozen enemies, then deal 34 damage to the first and last enemies boosted by blue gems. Reduce damage from spells by 75%. Wow, that's good. So that's a good thing. 75% damage reduction from spells. That's more than Tina, I think. So she might be the highest spell damage reduction. So that's cool. Hey. But anyway, if you have event keys and you've been saving them up and you don't have Davinia and you don't have the Dragon Soul, specifically the Dragon Soul, go ahead and throw event keys this week. I'm probably going to throw them right now and try to get this Matron Dragatoni. So let's do it. We'll do 50 at a time. I'm not going to do all 145 and I'm not going to do one at a time. Let's do 50. There we go. I got it on the first one. And I also got the Dragon Soul, as you saw. So we got it. Nice. That's happened to me the last 2 weeks. I got the Mythic last week, and I got the new Legendary this week. And that usually doesn't happen for me. But the Dragon Soul is the biggest component besides Ferris Ra for the soul farming team. So, be a good thing to get this week if you don't have it. And it's really good early game. It explodes 18 random gems, deal 8 damage to all enemies, boosted by number of dragon allies, gain 15 souls. So you just put 3 other dragons in your team. I'm going to start recommending this to newer players because I always forget about it. But it's like 24 damage, I think. Because it's boosted by number of dragon allies. So if you have 3 dragon allies times 8, it does a static 24 damage to all enemies. And usually that's good enough early game to secure the win. So, really nice. And it has a 50% chance to become a baby dragon with full mana on death. And this freaking PS4, that's why I don't like doing live videos. Alright, what else? Let's try to get this wrapped up here. So I think the only mythic you can get right now is the new one right now, so I'm not going to be throwing these because I already got it. I'm not 100% on that, but I think that's the case. And let's see what we got for the rest of the week, and then we'll get the heck out of here. So tomorrow we have Faction Assault. Faction Assault for, which one was it? Lazara's Lair. Faction Assault for Lazara's Lair. Wednesday we have the Pet Rescue, the Penelope pet. I think it's cosmetic just for Easter. If not, it's for Pan's Veil. Thursday we have Dragon Guard class. So one to just do free battles. I wouldn't be spending any gems on that unless you're like me and you need the orbs desperately for your last power orb for Zul'Gah. Then maybe you would. And then this weekend is Bounty. That's awesome. Or no, it's not. It's the Vault event, not Bounty. Sorry. It's the Vault event this weekend. That's awesome because that's the best event that it can be. So you can get your Cedric this weekend. You can get Vault keys. That means you can get orbs. You can get gems. You can get glory. You can get diamonds. You can get all kinds of good stuff. You can get more souls than usual because soul gnomes will come through. If you're going for that, if that's what tickles your pickle. But yeah. So, Vault event this weekend, most important. If you can only play like 3 days this week for some reason. I know it's Guild Wars, so if you're in a guild, you gotta do Guild Wars. So, other than that though, if you only have if you only have certain hours that you can put extra time into the game, put it all in Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Don't put it all in today on Monday. Put it all in Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because Vault event is very important to do. It's the best event there is. So, did we go over everything? I think I actually hit everything this time. I think I did it. Maybe I can show a Lazara's Lair team real quick, since I probably won't show that tomorrow. I don't know if I have one, though, to be honest with you. I don't know if I even have one, because I don't think I've done any extra work down here. Where the heck is Lazara's Lair? There it is. Nope, I don't even have a team yet. If I can make one in like 5 seconds, then I will give you one. But let's see. High King Iron Gut you can use. That's good. So keep that in mind. Phoenicia, I don't know about that. What are the colors? We have yellow and purple. Ugh. Ew. Ew. I don't really remember, guys. I don't remember. I would say High King Iron Gut team would be fine. That would be like for the further battles. I don't think I'm going to be much help. I don't think I'm going to be much help here. Queen Titania. High King Iron Gut. Trying to just at least name troops you could use. Like Gimlet, Harpy Mage. So Gimlet, Harpy Mage, High King Iron Gut. Other one I said. Moon Rabbit. I don't know. I would make some sort of High King Iron Gut team if it was me. But yeah. I don't have a team ready for you to show you, but I'll show it tomorrow, so just stay tuned tomorrow. I'll make a team for this tonight, and then I will show you tomorrow when I do my Yellow Guild Wars. So we'll do Yellow Guild Wars and Lazara's Lair team, at least one battle of it tomorrow, because I failed you here. But yeah, I would say High King Iron Gut, maybe even Arachnean Weaver, and Furnace. If you can make some sort of Phoenicia team, maybe. Probably not though. The World Breaker, I mean, an early team. Possessed King's always good for extra mana generation. And I gotta quit. Divinish Bala, we gotta get out of here, so this video isn't just dragging on. But yeah, that's what I would say. Usually if you don't have High King Iron Gut or King Gob Truffle, you look for, like, I don't know, Rowan. Is Rowan in here? I need to do A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I need to do my ABCs. If you can't, if you don't have High King Iron Gut or King Gob Truffle, then you look for like a Rowan, which you could tell by the colors if you're smart, which we don't have. Or you look for a Gargoyle, which we don't have. That's brown and red. So it's kind of weird colors, but you know. Do we have Yagway? That might work. Yagway. I don't know. I don't think so. So anyway, guys, I'll show you a team tomorrow you can use for this. I don't want to waste too much of your time, but yeah. So that's what we have this week. Soulforge, not recommended. Make sure you get the new troop in the shop, the epic troop. Go for that legendary troop. We have Guild Wars this week. It's a Dragon's Claws week. Tomorrow is Lazara's Lair event. Next day is the Bonelope pet. The day after that is Dragon Guard. Just do your free battles there. That's a terrible class. Friday we have Vault events, and make sure you go hard this weekend. Get that Cedric if you don't have it to make your key team. And everybody else, just get your vault keys, get your orbs, get your extra gems and diamonds. So yeah, like, share, subscribe. If you're already subscribed, hit that like button. If you already hit that like button, share it with somebody else. If you already did all that, drop a comment. Comments help almost as much as a like. And if you've done all that and you want to do more, hit the join button. It's less than $2. You get a shout out in a future video. You get special members only messages if they're working, because I've tried lately and it's going out to everybody. So that's the only reason I'm not doing those now. If you're already a member and you're like, hey, it never sends out messages. I was like a week ago and then it stopped working right. So as soon as it starts working right again, I'll be sending you guys special messages, like when the next video is coming out early and all that. And then you get a special badge and special emojis if I ever go live, which is not never. I do it sometimes. Hasn't been recently at all, but I've gone live. You can go back and look. I've been live on Gems of War, Dark Souls 2, Bloodborne, maybe, stuff like that. I've been live before, so it's not like never gonna happen. It's gonna happen again. Alright, like, share, subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.